I'm back after whatever the fuck that was. I literally told you, like, anything I do on my PC, I literally, like, me being on fucking Google literally crashed my fucking stream. Genuinely speaking, I can't play games. I can't show y'all shit like I wish I fucking could. I genuinely wish I could. But like when I had the time, I was playing those games. I was doing those things without making content. I was being more like self-centered and like selfish with myself. When I should have been making content all along. But I haven't. And now I want to, and I don't have fucking Wi-Fi. Like, not I don't have Wi-Fi, I don't have good Wi-Fi. And I can't stream games, which pisses me the fuck off. And, I might not make it. So I might just be sitting here, no matter fucking what, not doing anything, but at least I'm trying something. At least I'm doing something. But as I was saying, like with those PCs, I have something set up for them. I have things going for them, at least. And I have a chance. I have a general chance. And if I do put more into it, as I need to do, and like, hold on, because I can't open things on my computer or it will crash. But it took a while for it to crash, which I give it that. Like, okay, my main TikTok account, it's really fucking orange. You can't really see shit. But you see, like, I've made content like over and again, and I have 100 followers. But I paid for ads and shit, and people like to genuinely see my shit, and I were to actually like give viewers. But but I did it wrong. I put several different types of content types in there, and didn't get the best because I wasn't being me. It's my main account, and I wasn't being me. I was being someone else, which was dumb as fuck. Because when I was being me, making reaction content, doing things that I like doing, I was making 207 likes. I literally made 1,000 viewers off of one fucking video. I made another 1,000 viewers and 120 likes because I was doing reactions to things I fucking liked. I genuinely was doing things I liked. I made fucking decent viewers. I made decent likes. I made like decent content, and I brought in people. But like then I stopped being myself, and I genuinely was like other people, like doing what other people was doing, and like playing games and like posting that on my main account, which I shouldn't have been doing. I made fucking 8 likes on this video, and that's so fucking horrible. But then I made a gaming account with, genuinely speaking, has 10 followers now. I just made it, by the way. Has 10 followers, which isn't that good. But every video has about 21 likes, about 14 likes, about 38 likes. That's genuinely fucking good because I started from somewhere and I'm making content from another thing. And people are seeing it because it's only gaming. It's only gaming. So like, say if someone wants to look at my gaming account and they want to see things I do in gaming, they have a single account that they can look at. They don't have to go on a fucking account, my main account, and look through like thousands of fucking videos to find one gaming video, which is genuinely better. It will pull more views because it's just specifically gaming only. Same with Adapt PCs. Literally, 18 followers. Yes, it's not that big, but I've also just started and I haven't been doing so much for it because I'm getting lazy. I need to get back on schedule. But people are still seeing it. People are still looking at it. I'm making content for like PCs in general. And like I'm trying to keep it to about, I'm trying to keep that content about my PC and like my setup and like things about PC building. And like a way that I'm trying to gain viewers. Like, yes, it's not all about my website. Yes, it's genuinely not all about my website, my whole account. But there are ways I'm trying to pull in viewers. I'm trying to pull in viewers by making gaming setup videos. Like, oh, look at my setup. My setup looks fucking so clean right now. This and that. My setup looks fucking amazing. You should like it because that's gonna pull in followers. And with that pulling in followers and likes and all that good shit, I'm being more noticeable now. And now when I make content for that website and I fucking place a text ad for that website, I will genuinely gain so much fucking more because those videos are already there and they already gain fucking that much, which is already technically smart. Just do things that you feel like that you should do right now and keep it going. Don't fucking stop. Don't stop. Just genuinely don't fucking stop. Don't stop. Be a fucking man and like grab that shit and do it and continue to do it for however the fuck long. Because one day you will fucking make it. One day you will make it. I'm being honest with you. I gotta take a piss again. But there has been zero. I have not seen a single person fail after trying again. And what I mean by that, yes, people will fail. Yes, you will fail time and time again. But I have never seen someone. No, they never failed. Failed. Failing is giving up. That's why I consider failing is giving up. I have seen people like do good, but then also do bad. Like they haven't been as good as they were doing before, but then they genuinely start doing good because they put more work and do all this extra shit that no one's like seeing. No one's like genuinely taking to like consideration. They're doing all this extra shit, and then they make something from it because they put in that extra work because they did that extra fucking time. They actually did that shit. Besides sitting in their fucking bed jerking off. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a piss. I just seen a video. Bro, that ass just said. He said you upped your gun and you're not gonna blow that bitch. Bro, that ass just farmed his death. Nah, he got shot, which isn't good, bro. R.I.P. I like genuinely wish that didn't happen, but he kind of caused it on himself in a sense. But his final words basically were "up that bitch, you a pussy," because you gonna pull the you gonna pull the Blake out and you're not gonna shoot it. Up that shit. If you up that shit, shoot it. Up that shit, shoot it. And he said, blow him off. He's literally said, you upped it, blow that bitch. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's a little fucking wicked. If you genuinely say like, you up that bitch, you better blow it. Fuck. Yo. Bro's a menace. He stared death at it. Bro, he stared death down and said, fuck you. Blow that bitch. I don't care. You pulled it. Blow it. I want you to pull that shit. I want you to pull that shit. He didn't even fight him. He didn't even fight. He just pressed him. He deadass didn't even fight, bro. Bro got so pressed. He genuinely got so pressed that he blew the gun. Yes. But genuinely speaking, bro that was recording the video was pressing bro so fucking much and was a genuine, somehow a threat to someone. He had no weapon. He had a camera to his face like this, saying, blow that shit. Blow that shit, you pussy. Blow that shit. Oh. If bro has that much power, oh my god, he bro's a villain. No, he's a villain. He looked death in its fucking face and said, blow that shit, pussy. Fuck no. I wouldn't even fucking comprehend that shit. Fuck no, bro. Up to Blake. Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm not getting it. I'm not winning it. He looked death in his face and he said, "Oh, that shit. I stand on it." And like, hey, yo, kudos to you. You stand on you. He stood on his word, guaranteed. He stood on his word. He said, "I'm not scared of that shit." But he do like so bad. I genuinely feel bad because like he lost his life. I think. I don't know. Actually, let me check. Let me do some educational background check. See if he lost his life or not. This has to stop, family, please. Denver police are investigating an assault that resulted in a homicide near North Spear Boulevard and Larimer Street. The incident took place at approximately 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. An adult male victim was transported to the hospital and pronounced deceased. An adult male suspect is in custody. Police state the circumstances remain under investigation. The Denver Police Department released an official alert about the case. The location is in central Denver. No further details about the events have been made public at this time. Authorities continue to gather information on the incident. Anyone with relevant information. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to that motherfucker. Bro. He threw a glass bottle at the ground. You finna do jail, nigga. You up, Paul? What's your name? Just go, bro. What's your name? I got your face. You're finna do life, nigga. I mean, I guess he wasn't thinking that he was gonna shoot it in public. Genuinely speaking, because he will get life for that. I genuinely didn't think. I don't think he thought that he was gonna pull it, but he did. Which is like, the dumbest shit ever. Like, yeah, he's getting pressed, but I genuinely, actually, that's a big topic. Actually, I do want to talk about, and I've always wanted to talk about when getting pressed by someone, like peer pressure in a sense. Do y'all fold? Because in my like mind, folding to peer pressure, you're a bitch. You're a pussy. Like if you fold to peer pressure, you're a pussy. And I say that with like this, like the thought of like peer pressure. All it is literally a feeling of someone pressuring you to do something, and if you do it, kudos. But also like you're a bitch because you basically let someone control you for like you let someone control your actions, and that like that's just like a bitch thing. Unless it's like a good deed, like well, that's bad because like why don't you have like the original thought to do it yourself? But it's a genuine good deed, then it's okay. Like a peer pressure and a good deed, yeah, but it should be your genuine. That should have been your genuine thought. But getting peer pressure like to do something like that is like a bit scarier because it's his life that's at risk. And but if like if you get peer pressured, if you get peer pressure to doing anything that you don't want to do or that you shouldn't do, that you shouldn't do, that moral standards like will put you like somewhere badly or like um generally not a good thing for your health. Don't do it. It's easy to say, yeah, but don't do it. It's even easier not to do. Just like say no, genuinely. But now, see, if it's for a fun time and you've already done something like this and you are okay with doing it, then do it. And if you end up somewhere, you end up somewhere. That's your fault. Genuinely, it's your fault because you got peer pressure doing something. Um, if you weren't comfortable doing it the first time, don't do it at all. Like there's like some like situations like yeah, you might not have a choice, but if you genuinely think about it, you have a choice. It's either you're just scared of something else. It's like a deep down. It could be like a really deep down thing. You could be scared of something else, and I'm okay. Genuinely, it's okay. It's your life. Kudos, whatever the fuck. It's your life, not mine. But if you are getting peer pressure to do something, don't do it. You are genuinely a pussy if you get peer pressure if you're doing something out of like anger or an action. You are a pussy. I'm gonna say that like to your face, no matter fucking what. Like if any of my friends came to me and try to peer pressure me, telling them fucking no, I've done it several times. Um, and like speaking, since like I have friends that have like put blunts to my face. Like cause I can I hang out with people that smoke this and that. Cool. Um, like don't do it though. Um, or not don't do it because, but just I didn't want to, and at the time I wasn't a person that did it at all. I just said no because like I'm not gonna let you call me a bitch and then tell me to do something. Because I feel like if I do it now, I'm even more of a bitch because I let you talk me into doing something I didn't feel like doing. And I feel like being a man is genuinely standing on your word and saying you're not going to do some shit. Genuinely speaking, like if so, like say if you're hanging out with people and they want you to like do something that you're not okay with doing and you don't feel comfortable doing, and they call you a pussy, they call you a bitch at the end of the day. That's just a name. They're dead ass just calling you it. You're not a bitch at all. I'm being so serious. Like say like if a friend that ass like hands you a bottle of liquor and says drink this shit or you're a bitch or like bro you should drink this and then you say no the first time or like whatever like they say bro you're such a bitch or you're such a pussy or you're later on growing up uh not growing up I bet that was fucking off topic like later on and like say like more friends call you a bitch or a pussy for that shit genuinely say like bro you're literally a bitch you're the pussy because if you're good at standing on your word and like not doing like whatever the fuck you said no the first time, then you're not gonna get peer pressure. You're not a bitch. You're genuinely a strong ass person. Because most people fall to peer pressure like some fucking pussy. I'm gonna call someone like that falls to peer pressure a pussy because what you genuinely are doing is you are saying no, then doing the action that you were called a pussy to do because you felt like I guess bad in a way or some type of fucking feeling and you got peer pressure into doing something you didn't feel like doing. Now you just disrespected yourself and you're a bitch. If you disrespect yourself, you're a pussy. On everything. Yes, like I have feelings of like that like some people do it but like aren't okay with it. But if you're not okay with doing it, then don't do it. If you have a like choice. If you don't, you can't really do anything about it. But in a way you can. And so that's like a deeper conversation. Way deeper. I can talk about it, but it gets like really bad and really like graphic, like not graphic, but like sad and shit. Um, but genuinely speaking, if you don't feel like doing something, don't do it. And if you're getting peer pressure doing something, and like say it's a friend that has been peer pressured to doing this thing, like from other friends of his friends, whatever the fuck, and like he says like, "Oh, bro, I used to be a pussy like you, this and that." Bro, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Trust. Don't do that shit. You're just making yourself a bitch. Because technically, you're just his good boy now. You're genuinely his good boy, and you listen to him. And now, like, build that like one friendship like that that kind of friendship, not friendship, but like type of friendship that's like it's only happening because you guys are close, and that's it. And that sucks. That sucks having those type of people because like those are the type of people you lose in life due to like whatever the fuck. And I have experience with that, and that's sad to say that. And I hope better for him. I genuinely do. Like, I'm talking about like from real world experience. Um, I genuinely have a friend like that, and well, not a friend anymore. I consider him my friend still, even though he probably doesn't even consider me a brother anymore. I mean, it's a bigger situation than like what I'm saying, but he was one of those type of friends, and he used to be really cool. But you lose some people in life. But he kind of gets peer pressure to do a lot of things, and then he does them. Then he tried to peer pressure me. He tried to peer pressure me into doing those things as well. Didn't do them. At some point, I did give in because I was okay with doing them at those certain times, and then I was like, you know what, I'll give in. I'll do it because I'm okay with doing it now. Because I was okay with doing it at that point, and I wasn't like it didn't feel like peer pressure. It didn't feel like peer pressure because I was okay with it. Um, but if I would ever get peer pressure, I'd say no. Literally say no because no reason to it. There's no reason to say yes. If I don't feel comfortable doing it, I'm not gonna do it. Fuck you. Um, that's really it. I don't want to talk about for today, guys. Just I wish I could stream something for y'all, but as I pointed out, I will lag, and I've probably been streaming for like a good bit now. I think I've been streaming for about 2 hours, considerably. Oh, look, I've been talking a lot, and it was actually kind of a good thing. I kind of feel relaxed about talking. I also feel like kind of anxious. Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and 43 minutes. On top of that, another 20 minutes, which is 2 hours and a couple changes, like a little bit of change, because that's 22 minutes plus an hour and 40, which an hour is 60 minutes. Oh, it's actually just 2 hours. Yeah, it's genuinely 2 hours. For like a few seconds. That's genuinely 2 hours, and that's a good amount of stream time. Well, like I could do better, and I wish I genuinely could try to do better. Like I'll try to load up a game right now. I'll genuinely try to load up a game. If it like turns off, then it turns off, and I'll turn off the game, and then I'll say bye. But if it doesn't, I'll play a game. I'll genuinely play a game of like anything. We're gonna try to play Rainbow Six Siege because I've been wanting to play. Ooh, wait a minute. We might have to fucking try and play Valorant. We might have to try and play Valorant or something. Wait, Siege is not gonna work. I know Siege isn't gonna work. I know Siege isn't work because it's too fucking big or something. And it needs Ubisoft. It needs Ubisoft to be on. So it has to do two big things at once. Chat. Ubisoft. Steam. I mean, R6 needs Ubisoft, but I'm a genuinely a good fucking R6 player. I'm literally really fucking good. And I get pissed off most of the time. Hold on. I'm actually fucking talking about Siege. Oh my fucking god. Genuinely talking about fucking Rainbow Six Siege. The game itself. While we're loading it up. Local. Sorry, fella. Continue. Okay. Genuinely talking about Siege and bringing it up. I played a game last night off stream. And because I was able to play a game, and that's it. Not stream it as well, because I tried to. But I genuinely played a game of Siege off stream. And I got a team full of silver and gold and one bronze. I was one of the golds, and there's like 3 other silvers, and there's bronze. No. 2 other silvers, another gold, and a bronze. Then the other team was filled with silvers and golds. Like 3 golds, 2 silvers, it's the same thing. Whatever the fuck. No. It was 3 silvers, 2 golds. But my teammate said to me, "Why the fuck are you away from the team?" This and that. Like,